Good morning, scholars. I figured since we just had our test yesterday, it'd be a it'd be nice to take a little bit of a break and do some creative writing surrounding our book. So today I'd like you to choose one of the two prompts. We're going to talk about what these prompts mean before you have to choose one. Then I'd like you to put your option down. Let's talk about option one. The prompt says, imagine Gran brings Max to a pool party full of people he doesn't know. Using Max's voice as the first-person narrator, describe the scene. And your challenge is to include sarcasm as a defense mechanism. So there's a whole lot to understand in our book before you can respond to that prompt. First of all, you need to figure out how does Max respond to people he doesn't know? Does he like them? Does he not like them? Use Max's voice. We all know that this book kind of has a distinct tone to it, his attitude towards characters and events. And it wants you to include sarcasm. Sarcasm is part of his tone. And if we look back at our knowledge organizer, we can see that sarcasm falls under irony. So the opposite of what's expected. And sarcasm is typically mean. It has not good feelings surrounding it. So if he's upset about this pool party, use that sarcasm where he's saying the opposite of what he really means. So he might say, "Oh, this is great," like with that sarcastic tone. And if you want to say he uses a sarcastic tone when he says, "This is great," put that in your writing. So that's your first option. Your second option is to write about adventures Freak the Mighty could have after Kevin becomes the first bionic human. We remember that bionic means he's like a robot man. So after he gets his new robot body, what are the adventures that Freak the Mighty is going to have? And your challenge here is to include two vocab words. So you can choose two of these words and try to put them into your creative writing. So I'd like you to pause the video and pick which prompt you want to write about now. All right, now that you've chosen either option one or option two, you're going to start writing your response. Now, in this response, I want you to write 4 to 5 sentences. You can make it longer if you'd like, but at least 4 sentences, either talking about prompt one or prompt two. Try to use complete sentences. Capitalize the first letter of each sentence. All right, scholars. Hope you have fun with this assignment. Have a good rest of your day. And when you're done, make sure you do 30 minutes Lexia.